Broken Beyond Repair, Chapter 2, from Mangle's point of view. Finally, it was nighttime, a few minutes before the night guard shift to be exact. This night guard was a new one. His name was Jeremy. At least that's what his name tag said. It was fun to scare the new night guards. They always screamed the loudest. The clock chimed 12, and the fun began. Mangle stayed where she was and let the others do their parts for a bit. But once the clock said 3 a.m., she moved towards the main hallway. Foxy was already there, and Mangle could see the rapid flashes of Jeremy's torch as he tried to chase him off. Mangle watched Foxy in the darkness with a smile. Even with all his rips and tears, Foxy was still a really handsome animatronic. She wondered if Foxy even liked her, or did he hate her just like the other old animatronics? There was a rivalry between the new and the old animatronics. The old ones were jealous of the new ones, and the new ones loved it. They would always rub it in the old animatronics' faces that they were better. It sometimes caused conflict during the night. For example, last night, old Bonnie laid claim to the vents, but Balloon Boy wouldn't have it. They ended up fighting in front of the camera. Golden Freddy was outraged and sent them both to the marionette. Luckily, the puppet was in a good mood and they didn't get punished that time. When Foxy turned away from the hallway, he saw Mangle. "Oh, hey Mangle, did you get partially fixed? You look prettier and you aren't so tangled up." He smiled softly. If Mangle weren't plastic, she'd been blushing furiously. "Yeah, a teenager fixed me up earlier. Weird, right?" That was nice of him, Foxy commented, and was about to say something else, but then Toy Chica appeared. "Foxy, move out the way!" The shiny yellow chicken glared at Foxy before taking her place in the hall, holding her cupcake up. Mangle glanced at Foxy. "When Chica leaves, want to go together? That'll give the night guard a good fright." Foxy nodded. "Sure. But remember, this is just the first night. You don't want to scare him too much." He grinned, his sharp teeth glinting in the faint light. The torch made as Jeremy tried to warn Toy Chica off. Once Toy Chica left, Mangle got ready to crawl up the wall, but Toy Bonnie appeared and stopped her. He quickly whispered, "Don't get too friendly with Foxy, okay? He's a creep. Stick with us next time." Mangle shrugged it off, not bothered to argue, and began crawling along the way. She got into place and glanced back at Foxy. He stood with his jaw open and his arms outreached. She looked back into the office and waited until Jeremy turned on the torch. When he did, Mangle laughed silently. When she saw him jump back in his seat and let out a startled yell, "What is that?" he shouted, a gaze fixed on her. Then she heard him mutter, "Why in the world did I sign up for this damn job?" After a few flashes of light, Mangle retreated along with Foxy. They stood in the shadows so they weren't seen. That was kind of funny, I must admit. Foxy grinned slyly. Mangle nodded. "Yep, I can't wait for night 2. Eventually the clock struck 6 a.m., and everyone returned to their spots. Mangle waved goodbye to Foxy and quickly remembered something and called Foxy back. "Wait there!" She quickly crawled into the party room too and picked up a coloring book that was left behind by one of the children the other day. She brought it back to Foxy and handed it to him. "Here to keep you occupied in the old boring room." She flashed a smile before hurrying back to her place, as did Foxy. Here's a piece from Toy Freddy's point of view. As Toy Freddy got into his place on stage, he glanced briefly at Toy Bonnie. "Did you warn Mangle?" Toy Bonnie nodded. "Yeah, I told her not to get close to Foxy, but I don't think she's going to listen." His voice was clear and smooth, not rough and glitchy like the old versions. Toy Freddy frowned. "We can't have them together. It'll just cause problems." Toy Freddy despised the old animatronics. They made a mess everywhere they went. The conversation was cut short as workers began to arrive. Toy Freddy heard the loud voice of the new night guard, Jeremy, complaining about the animatronics trying to kill him. The manager reassured him everything was alright, night 2 would be no worse. "Yeah, right." Toy Freddy forced the evil growing down that he had rising up.